Hello and welcome everybody, and welcome back to the NASCAR 98 career mode, season mode, whatever championship thing. We're coming off of a third disappointing finish in the first three races of the season. We've had decently fast car in Daytona, could have gotten ourselves a top 10 there. Definitely had top 10 speed rocking it before we got the little pit stop. LePaging going on, and Vegas was just downright bad luck and some driver error by myself or something. I don't know how to explain, because we spun a couple times and I don't know how. But anyway, Atlanta's up next. Last time out, Michael Waltrip got his first win with the Wood brothers. Yeah, his first race win in the Winston Cup Series 2 years after he won his first non-points race, which was the All-Star race of '96, also with the Wood brothers. And he is also your points leader by 9 over Terry Labonte and Joe Nemechek, who are level in points. Mark Martin 11 back, Jeff Gordon 31 back, and then obviously it's about 124 points. So that's a little less than half a race worth of points. A little more than half a race worth of points. Anyway, behind down to the top 10, so still the only guy pretty much mathematically out of the championship lead at this very moment is Brett Bodine 15th. So we don't talk about championship favorites at the moment. We are down in 38th, still looking for the first top 10. I think I can get that here in Atlanta for Prime Start 500. Let's do qualifying and then race. See what we can do here on this first qualifying lap.
Give me one more good hard lap, man. One more good hard lap.
We time in at a 186.236 quick. See, can we improve on that time? It's obviously only the second race to happen at this tri-oval configuration in Atlanta. If you didn't know that, the track was reconfigured from a true oval, similar to what modern Homestead looks like, and into this quad oval shape, tri-oval, whatever you want to call it. That is 20th quick, 189.131.
Drivers, start your engines.
Got a double Jeff front row as the engines are fired. Jeff Burton, Jeff Gordon, Kenny Schrader, Johnny Benson, Rusty Wallace, John Andretti, Bob Labonte, points leader Michael Waltrip, Dale Jarrett, Ricky Rudd, your top 10. We're down in 20th here. Got good company here with Jeremy Mayfield. Mort Burton's here. Sterling Marlin, Terry Labonte. So, a couple of fun guys to race around. Dick Trickle also qualified in 12th there. And DW once again using one of his champions provisionals down there in that 17 car. Wonder what happens to him, whether he continues to race or calls it quits after this year. We don't know that yet. Race car down on pit lane, 49 laps, 22 laps on fuel, so about 20 laps, 18 to 20 laps on the pit stop window. If it goes green all the way, green's out, we're racing in Hotlanta. Obviously, once again on the outside, we're here in Vegas, and that didn't go too well for us, did it? We passed by Mayfield and Steve Grissom there, but cleared Greg Sachs to try to go to the inside. Ah, you've got to be kidding me. Vegas, lap 3. Atlanta, lap 1. Oh, you don't want to be mid-pack on the outside at a speedway. Especially at what is a narrow speedway. And that is Atlanta. And for the 4th week running, we're involved in the wreck, and I think I was a little too low there. I got tired going down maybe right now. Judging by the car not turning in. Whew. Yeah, I mean that was my fault. You can see I'm cutting down a little too low there, and that was just a misjudgment on my part. And luckily we didn't get collected there by, I think it was 42. So yeah, tough. But misjudgment on my part, rookie mistake, I guess.
Your road speed 45, 3500 second.
And coming down the pit lane here. Obviously, everyone pitting right now. But we're gonna stay here for a little bit.
The pace car's in turn
On
2.
that pit lane. There's our crew. Doing some track bar work, lowering that, because I think it was a little squirmy in the back. Taking some wedge out to combat the extra tightness we get from the track bar. And then we'll see how the car will be running for the rest of the evening. For the rest of the afternoon, rather. This is not a night race. Alright, ready to go back to green. And this time keep it in one piece. I hope. Alright, we didn't spin. Still kept up with these guys here, so trying to see how the car's doing with the damage. It's loose again. We gotta wait a little bit for tires to heat up properly, but we might have another tough one here to do. We'll see. We will see. I think that first top 10 of the year has to wait one more week, maybe.
Outside.
Oh, there's an accident. Rick Mast! And
There's a spin in turn 3.
Bobby Hamilton, no caution for that for some reason. NASCAR, there was a 2-car accident. Why ain't throwing a caution for that? I'm genuinely surprised there's no caution for that. Hey, to keep it rolling, 2-3 spots. Let's just hope these guys are out of the way and there's no huge one happening at the front there. It seems like everyone's coming through here. You can see the smoke still. Still there. Now just a couple of laps into this run, the car seems to be working just fine.
You're clear.
As we're passing Andy Hillenberg there in Earl Zadler's machine. Corner from Nashville, we're in 38th. The guy who LePaged me last week in Rockingham, 2 weeks ago, in Rockingham on the pit crew, on the pit lane. Kevin LePage.
Clear high.
Entered the corner a little too high here. We're on the middle line. Yeah, we could just check in with the wreck there. Just happened. That didn't cause a caution. So it's pretty much, I think Mast just runs into him, but Hamilton keeps going, as does Rick Mast. So, but he was pretty much parked on it. So I don't know what NASCAR thought of that, but hey, apparently that wasn't a caution. They're caught back up with the pack here. Wally Dahlm back with 46 car there. You can see Rick Mast just up ahead
Outside.
with his rear bumper cover taken off.
Outside.
Re-emerged out on the racetrack. Don't know where Bobby Hamilton's running at the moment. Mast definitely laps down. I think 1 or 2 down, definitely.
Still there.
So we're slicing our way through the pack here as good as we can. I think I might have to loosen the car up even more in the next stop because it's now a little tight through the center. As you can see, we're slightly drifting up the racetrack. Up to 35th we go. But still no huge moves. And far away from where I thought I was going to be at this stage of the race. But hey, that happens.
Outside. Still there. Door outside.
So now, that was a good entry here in the corner.
There. Door outside.
Passed a couple of guys.
Still out there outside.
Up to 30th we just went. Trying to follow fellow rookie Kenny Irvin here through. Cleared Kenny Wallace there. We've just been fighting for that 30th spot. So we're definitely making decent progress at the moment, as I almost jinxed it again. Of course, lightly stepped out on me there. Now it's Kenny Wallace on my inside.
Go inside. Clear low.
I think I could have used a little more throttle control to use the momentum of the outside line there. as good as I can. Just gonna roll it in here, try to feather the throttle. Kenny Irvin slightly slowing up there a little bit because my momentum on that run. Brown just ran a good lap. Yeah, we're chasing them. I think definitely top 30 is possible because you don't want to have damage. Even though if it's fixed, there still slows your car down. So put Kenny Irvin into the wall, maybe slide contact with him there. Didn't expect to see him slow up that fast, but didn't cause a wreck. Irvin keeps it running. Up to 29th we go, but what I wanted to say here was even the slightest amount of damage is going to slow you down so much, and it's going to make fighting here that much harder, because this is one of the fastest, if not the fastest track in NASCAR. Just battling out with Greg Sachs, who I spun with, obviously, which was my mistake. I'm taking full responsibility for that, but this time the pass on Sachs works perfectly. And it's going to put us into 28th, 27th, somewhere around that line. 28th. After 19 laps completed. Or 18 completed, lap 19. Own pit stop starting here. I think I put 11 into the wall. But we moved into 25th, so some guys came down to pit lane there. Know how many? Still got a couple laps left in the tank. We're definitely gonna go to lap 25, I think. And then we'll see. We'll take a little wedge out. And we'll be on our merry way, as the car is actually not that bad a little later in the run. So, definitely good. Someone's blowing up. No caution. As they made it to the apron, Steve Park. The rookie and the one car blew up there. We're up to 24th. But it's on our pit stop cycle here. We're gonna come in now. That's a tactical choice because I think we might be a little too short on fuel, even if we try to one-stop it, which was my original game plan here. So, whoopsie daisy. We'll make this a one-stopper, two-stopper here as well, so we got a little leeway when we come down to pit lane for the second time for only fuel. That would be. Because otherwise I think I would have made a tactical mistake. Because the race would have had to go green all the way. Which I don't think it would have. So, yeah. Tactics. So we came out here in this pit cycle 25th. There's someone, I think also Bobby Labonte, who was having a mechanical issue, it seems like. So we got touched there, moved up the racetrack by Wally Dallenbach. So we're going backwards now after that stop, it seems. But I know the car is getting better as the run goes on, so not worried too much about that. It's past halfway here. Down 26th, there's another engine failure. Second engine failure in a row that in this race. That is Robert Presley's engine letting go. So Steve Park, Robert Presley both having an engine failure here, and I think Bobby Labonte I saw on the apron who had some sort of mechanical issue. So a lot of bad luck for some drivers here, as we had Bobby Hamilton and Tad Musgrave. Who's racing 75 Brickmast? Having issues and wrecking, but didn't get a yellow. Me obviously wrecking out in the first lap, and obviously, luckily, getting a yellow flag. I don't know if that 95 is for position, by the way. But we just passed Andy Hillenberg here. I don't think he is. So now having a good run on the 46. I think Hillenberg was for position, but I can't tell. Daryl Waltrip just came out of pit lane. Maybe he extended a lot here, trying to make something happen strategically. Maybe trying to split the race in half and only having to do one more pit stop. Which this obviously was his final one. I don't know. We're on the cusp of a top 20 finish here, maybe. So let's keep our head down, keep pushing for the last 20 or so laps to go.
Still there?
Actually battling right now with the 98, the 36 of Bernie Irvin for a 21st spot. I can't really get down to the inside because Irvin's bad fast on his entries, but now we got a good round here using the momentum of the outside of the racetrack. We passed Zax as well, and I think he's now held up by the 36 holding, no, the 98 is holding 36 up. Kind of confusing numbers there, so we're now hot in the heels of Steve Grissom on that 41. And Brett Bodine and Chad Little. Up to 21st we go. This guy's kind of slowed up there, so we might get a chance of passing him. Don't want to hit the 41 there. Ooh, she might have done. And I think the 11 is slowing down. Is he trying to come down to pit lane? I don't know if he is. Almost seems like it the way he slowed down, but he doesn't. Probably just had a little bit of an issue. Maybe worn out tires. Sweetcher can just breeze past Brett into 20th spot.
Good job, man. Nice and solid. Okay, so you're clear.
Just got past the 97 there. But Bill Elliott is now trying to get his lap back from me at least. So Bill Elliott a lap down running. Didn't know that. Ooh, we are struggling here in the high lane now. Ooh. DW a lap down as well. So I think a couple of lap cars might be coming through. Earnhardt. Earnhart's also a lap down. Okay. Next car for position is the 35 of Todd Bodine. They're just up ahead. My tires, oh, they're wearing quite bad. 12 laps to go. We're in P19 at the moment. Oh, it's hard to get that thing turned right now. Yeah. Don't spin out. Don't spin out. Still a couple of laps away from pit stop, but I think we might see him a little earlier than the fuel window. So we're now trying to get past Bodine for position. That Tabasco car is ISM Racing, who in real life shut down after about halfway through the season. Whoa, yeah, that thing doesn't turn in anymore. What the hell? That actually leaves me now wondering, do I go for tires or no tires on that last pit stop, which will be coming up in maybe just a lap? Do I see someone on pit lane? I think Todd Bodine. I see people on pit lane. Whew. Okay, you know what? We're coming down this lap. Only taking right side tires. Gambling on it. Take a can of gas. That will be it. That'll be our pit stop. Our last pit stop of the day.
Outside. Clear high. Clear road speed 45. 3500 second. Big buddy.
See if we benefit from this in any way, shape, or form. I don't know.
He is a lap down, right?
Can't tell you.
10-4.
I think we definitely lost a lap here with that, but I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. I've never raced at this track with this AI difficulty, so I can't tell you what their strategy game is and all. So
You're clear.
I'm kind of as clueless as you may be, or as well. This car will want to go straight there, but these guys are coming down to pit lane now, so we're definitely gonna get some positions back here. But I don't know if that was a strategic masterclass or if it wasn't. Can't tell you. We're up to 27th again. Some of these guys were for position, some of them weren't. 7 to go. You know, just rolling, right?
Leaders on pit road.
Definitely gotten past a lot more guys. So, yeah. Might have worked for us. Might have. I don't know. Let's see where we shuffle out here. I don't know if there's anyone on pit lane. 2 or 3 guys maybe.
Doing good.
We are 17th.
One at a time.
So we definitely gained, well, 1 spot. 2 spots. We came into the pits 19th, I think. So we gained 1 or 2 spots.
Outside.
Maybe gain another one. There's some more smoke.
Down there, door outside.
Don't know what happened there.
Door outside.
Got past Sterling Martin pretty easily. So P16, we could best our equal our best result of the season.
Yeah, but 5 laps.
Have to go. We're up to P15 already. Okay. Okay. Trying around the outside. Johnny Benson with 3 to go here.
Still there.
Mike Waltrip was there as well. Is he for position? No, he is not. So we could let him go.
Side.
Oh, someone's smoking again. Ted Musgrave. Smoking. We got past Hot Strickland. I don't know if any of these guys were for position or not. We definitely got past Johnny Benson for 14th at least.
2 laps to go. 2 laps.
We're being scored in 14th. Alrighty. Hey, that could be our best result of the season. We're gonna let Mike Waltrip here past, who is still the points leader, but won't be probably after this race. 'Cause I don't know where he's running.
Clear low.
He's definitely running a lap down. 2 laps to go. White flag coming up in just a matter of moments. I can feel the left front tire is now giving up completely, almost. But we're gonna make it around 1 more lap.
10-4. White flag. Right. Smooth.
Just ease it around here. Don't think Johnny Benson has anything left for me here either. On the backstretch for the final time. And here we come for the best finish of our season. So far, 14th. Could have been a top 10 again, as I said. But hey, I'm taking it. Good run. Good race. Had fun here today.
Checkers, buddy.
That was a good one. You can see that left front.
We win together, we lose together.
A couple more laps, that would have blown out. And
Chin up, dude. Just like Chad.
Ken Schrader
Together, man.
gets his first win, and there's someone spinning up there. That's John Andretti, I think, from the looks of it, after Checker Flag fell, who finished 3rd. Schrader, Mayfield, Andretti, Martin, Burton. That's your top 5. GG's to Ken Schrader. So 4 different races, 4 different winners. Ricky Craven gets a top 10. Rusty Wallace, Ricky Rudd, Terry Labonte, Jeff Gordon rounding out the top 10.
3500 second.
Yeah, we had a good run. 14th here, could have been top 10, but hey, we spun on the first lap. Had some damage, had to claw back all the way, so I'm happy with the race. I'm happy with it. And I just want you to look at this. This has been a race of attrition. Ted Musgrave finished 32nd, but he has had a faulty gearbox. Dick Strickland 3 laps down. Dale Earnhardt Billy had 4 laps down. Walter Strickland 5 laps down. Kevin LePage had an issue with his valve train. Chad Little, Joe Nemechek, and Rick Mast, and Steve Park had clutch problems, had their clutches failing. And Robert Presley had his hat gasket failing. So that is 7 mechanical DNFs. That's probably the most I've seen all time here, I think, in this short of a race distance, you know. But hey, hopefully we can continue this and have some little spicing up attrition mixed into this. So after this race concludes, Mark Martin is your points leader from Terry Labonte, Jeff Gordon, Michael Waltrip finished 28th, loses that top point spot down to 40 to 4th he goes. Jeff Burton rounds out the top 5 for the points. Then it's John Andretti, Jeremy Mayfield, Jimmy Spencer, Joe Nemechek. So again, 5 J's in a row, and Dale Jarrett rounds out the top 10. And we find ourselves in 28th, still looking for the first top 10 of the year. But we're making progress. 10 spots up in the points we go. And last in points currently belongs to Buckshot Jones. We got a couple of guys who only made 1 race so far. Yeah, next time out will be Darlington. Yeah, this usually goes one way or the other. I'm either running real good or having issues, having troubles in the early parts of the race, and I'm damaged and maybe even out and have to claw everything I gained back. So looking at the trend this season went so far, we might have another troublesome race at Darlington. But we'll see. Maybe we'll have a good run out there and get our first top 10 here. I hope so, we do. If you enjoyed this episode though of the Atlanta race, have a good one. Leave a like and subscribe, and then have a good one, and I'll see you next time on Darlington. Goodbye.